Hello YouTube, and welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to continue with reading from a file. But today's lesson I'm going to talk about BufferedReader instead of a scanner. First of all, we need to have a class. We need to throw an exception, and we need to import java.io. I put an asterisk, which means that I import everything from java.io. Most of the reading and writing files in Java is from java.io. First of all, we create a new buffer reader. I'm going to call it BF. And then I need to send to a file reader, and from the file reader I need to put the file name. I'm going to name it test.txt. I already have this file, and it's not empty. We're gonna see what's we're gonna read from it. And then after we create the BF, we are going to loop in it, but we need to loop, and I'm going to use the method .readLine, and .readLine return null. So while it's not equal to null, I need to system.out.print, and let's say temp, and this is a temporary variable I'm going to create. There are many methods in the BF and the buffer reader. We can check all of them, like skip and reset. We can read the line, return a character or an integer. Okay, so let's continue. The best way that I think that we should make this loop is by making temp equal. You're gonna see this all the time, or most of the time. Most people do it in this style. It seems intimidating at first, but it's pretty easy. The thing is, we are creating the temp, we're letting it equal to bf.readLine, and then if it doesn't equal to null, we're gonna loop. So it's assigning temp to the value, and at the same time it's checking if it's not equal to null in one step. Okay, let's not forget to close it. We need to close, especially with reading files, because if you wanna read it from another program, it might get a little bit of problem, because you are reading and writing, for example, in another class or something. So we need to close it. Let's run it and test. Yeah, and as you can see, it's working. It's reading the file test, and this is the output. Let's say that we don't want to do it like this. We want to have we want to store it in a string. I'm going to create a string. Let's call it this. It's an empty string, and then here I'm going to put s plus equal temp, and then plus, I want to make a new line, and then finish. And then instead of printing here, I'm going to print it outside. Print this. Comment this out. Let's run it, and as you can see, it's working. The plus equal means s equal s plus temp, and then we add the new line here, because over here when we have print ln, it was creating a new line for us. But when you concatenate strings, we need to have, it's not that we need, but to make it with the same view as before, we need to make a new line as the println before. To recap very quickly, we need to import java.io. We need to throw an exception because most of the input and output throws an exception, or we need to catch it. I'm going to talk about catching and trying later. We create a new buffer reader, and then we send to it a file reader. In the file reader, we can put the relative destination, and then I create a new string, temp variable, loop until read line is equal to null, and then after that close it. Don't forget to close it, and then print it. So thank you very much for watching, and see you in my next tutorial.